Hey guys, Anitra J here from the Crafty Musician blog, and today I just wanted to come in and check in. I know that we have a virus crisis situation going on across the world that's impacted all of our lives, especially as musicians. So I just wanted to come on here and check in and just have a candid talk. Usually, I will come on here and talk about things that you can do to boost your career. Like today, I was going to talk about 5 ways you can earn more tip money at gigs, but no one's doing gigs right now. So I just wanted to have a candid talk about what's going on in the here and now, how things are going, what I've been up to, and then possibly give you some ideas on how you can earn money to pay your bills during this shutdown situation. So I'll start off by talking about just give you an update on what's been going on with me. All of my gigs have been canceled for this month and into next month and into May. So I don't have any shows, no live performances. And thankfully, I do have freelancing projects where I work remotely with clients online. So I do marketing, public relations, social media updating, and graphic design. And so my clients have been keeping me really busy right now. And so I hardly have any time to focus on things that I might have focused on right now. I would really like to practice more my guitar and take music lessons, and hopefully I'll get into that sometime this week. But we've been shut in. We have been inside all day, all week long, and just kind of waiting and seeing what's going to happen on the world scale. So hopefully you're healthy and good health, and you're also staying inside to help curb the effects of this virus. But unfortunately, that means that a lot of our gigs are canceled. So hopefully you are able to keep yourself busy and keep yourself sane during this time. So cheers to being sane. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that I sent out an email to my subscribers on my mailing list for music about what I've been up to and that my gigs have been canceled and what I'm doing instead. And then also some encouraging words, things that I'm finding inspirational right now during this time, and hopefully that will inspire them. But I sent that out just to give them an update on what's going on with me in music, and also to just check in. A lot of people responded to me, and we talked about what they're doing and what the impact is on their lives and things like that. So it opened up conversation in ways that I hadn't been able to open up before. New people have reached out and responded to me. People I hadn't heard from in a while, so it kind of re-engaged them. So I want to encourage you, if you haven't sent out a mailer, maybe you think you don't have anything to say right now, this is the time to really focus on your fans and talk to them and just be transparent. Talk about the impact it's made on your life. Talk about whether or not you can pay your bills. Talk about what shows you were looking forward to that have been canceled. Talk about how this is affecting you personally, and you'll see that it's going to open up more engagement and dialogue in more genuine, authentic ways, and help you to re-engage with your fans on a deeper level. So be sure and do that, because I'm listen, I am subscribed to your newsletters, and I don't see many musicians sending out mailers right now. And so that's a tragedy, is to not send out something, not engage at a time like this during a crisis when people are just kind of waiting around and they're looking for things to do. So this would be a great time to do that. And I'll talk about some things that I have seen. I saw one musician, she's actually taken up a hobby of sewing, and she's making face masks for people in her community. So if you're doing anything like that, share it, talk about it in your newsletter, and maybe that can put a smile on someone's face. Maybe it can even help if you're going to the store for elders in your neighborhood and picking up groceries. Say it, talk about that. And think about ways that you can actually help the community, because a lot of big companies are actually doing that. They're sending out mailers and saying, hey, this is how we're helping the community. For example, Bandcamp, they sent out a mailer to a lot of musicians on their roster, and said to us, listen, we know that this coronavirus situation has impacted so many people. We're going to waive our commission fees and our rates so that you can earn as much money as you want. And we're going to talk about more ways that you can earn money in the here and now while we're shut in so that you can pay your bills. Because a lot of us are like, how am I going to pay my bills this month? I don't know. So that's something that we're going to talk about as well. But the one thing I wanted to just convey to you, if you don't get anything else from this video, is to just be consistent in your artistry. Be the artist that you are, because that's what people are looking for. So continue to put out your music. Don't stop engaging with your fans. Don't stop being present on social media, because this is the time when your fans really need you. This is the time where you can shine as an artist. So do that. Now, let's get into how you can actually make money in the here and now. What a lot of musicians are doing now is going online and hosting live streaming shows. And I mean, that's great if you have the equipment and you have the setup to do that. That's awesome. But some of us are not really comfortable just singing to a camera. I'm more vibrant singing to an audience, so that's not really something that I can get down with. But I know a lot of musicians are doing that, and if you're comfortable and if you have the equipment, go ahead and do it and open up your digital tip jar. A lot of musicians are doing that. I would suggest that if you do something like that, to kind of put a twist on it and make it more unique, because so many musicians are doing that. Even mainstream artists are going online and doing live shows. So that space right now is kind of saturated. So if you can think of ways to make it unique or make it your own, maybe you can do a music fireside chat and do like a show in front of your fireplace or in front of the fire pit outside or something like that. Maybe you can open up a video chat and take requests from people and just be more interactive. Or maybe if you have themes in your branding that you can tap into, like maybe women empowerment or some sort of something that you're doing for kids or something like that, and maybe do songs in those in that topic to help make it more unique and stand out. So that's one thing. Don't forget to open up your digital tip jar and make sure you remind people that you're open to receive tips. Tips are welcome and appreciated. So that's one thing. Another thing you can do is offer online music lessons at a discount. So people are shut in, they don't have anything to do. A lot of people want to learn an instrument or want to learn how to sing. So if you can offer vocal lessons, guitar lessons, even if it's geared to kids or geared to a certain population, offer those guitar lessons at a discount, maybe $5-10 an hour, something that can bring the money in, but it's also affordable for people who are also shut in and not going to work. Because you have to remember, they don't have a lot of money also because they're not working. So you have to think about those factors as well. Another thing is, if you have any type of technical skill, like if you're good at mastering, mixing, if you're good at looping, if you're good at something that other musicians would find valuable, you can also offer lessons in that vein to other musicians. You can also offer studio session work. If a lot of musicians are going into the studio now or in their home studios and trying to release new music right now. And so if you can offer those types of services at a discount, then you could possibly earn money from doing that as well. Now, I'm going to go off onto a different tangent now. This is a crisis situation, so we're not going to even talk about music related stuff right now. If you want to make money, a lot of places are actually hiring, like grocery stores, delivery services, Amazon. They're hiring people to come into the warehouse and help to fulfill the demand of people rushing in to get the toilet paper. So maybe you can capitalize on that in your community and go to places that are hiring right now to get a job and get that part-time money to come in to pay your bills. So that's another thing. And Lastly, I want to talk about unemployment. If you're in the United States, we just passed the stimulus package where it offers extended programming for unemployment for even gigging professionals like you and me. So if you're a musician, you lost your gigs for the next few months, you can apply for unemployment and get extra money coming in from the government that way if you're in the US. So those are some things that you can think about to earn money right now in the here and now. A lot of people are talking about setting up your passive income systems, but I do recommend setting up passive income, but you are not going to be able to receive money from that right now. So I wanted to come on here and share a few ideas where you can actually start making money right now to fulfill those here and now needs. And I hope that everyone is healthy and sane and keeping a good spirit about them. And yeah, that's all I have for now. And if you have any comments, let's talk about what you're up to. I want to hear from you. So drop down in the comment section and let me know how you're doing. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you next week.
Head on over to thecraftymusician.com for more tips and tricks to level up your music career. Talk to you soon.